Well, what have we here? We have an open tag started by Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. The Rocket Man himself, Terry. That's right. Wee-haw! Welcome back to another episode of Saturday's Stockman Stampede. We have a Tony Bose Sowbelly Stockman here. This is the yellow smooth bone. It was manufactured December 19th, 2023. I've been really getting into these yellow smooth bones. This is the first one I was thinking about, and I was going back and forth between that and the antique bone, which I did on my last Saturday Stockman Stampede. This is really nice. It's got single threaded to the bolster. This one doesn't have threading. And my buddy was like, go with the antique bone. And I did. And in the back of my head, I kept thinking about this knife. Why? I don't know. It looks like a banana. A bright, nice, yellow, smooth banana. The black shields just make it pop. They're shiny. They got chrome. They're not like the old black shields that were flat. Here's the pile side. I'm not too huge into Sowbelly Stockmans, but after getting that antique bone, I'm really impressed. There are no half stops on this, but the walk and talk's great. Fit and finish is absolutely perfect. Zero gaps, centered blades in both of these. I don't know, maybe I got lucky, or maybe they spend special attention to the Tony Bose. I have no idea. My friend Brad has the green and black Mikada, and he has a little burn mark on the bottom tang of his clip point. And, you know, or maybe that happened afterward. He did buy it used. So here we go. What a beautiful knife. You have your spay blade with the Tony Bose swedging all the way down. You have the clip point blade, which they just do a little bit of swedging right here, kind of just at the crown of the spine here, near the nail neck. And then your sheep's foot has swedging also. Very cool. Let's get a close look at the yellow bone. I thought it was interesting. I looked at it tonight and see this line here kind of goes across. It's not a crack or anything, but look at the pile side of this one. Did I get just absolutely lucky? Because I tell you what, I know all the bone ones don't have a line right there. Another interesting thing I saw was, so this one has no threading, this has threading. The bolsters on the yellow bone are just more, they're not pinched, but they're just, see how they're rounded? They're not, yeah, see how they're kind of just rounded, nice and polished. And on this, they just go to a, not a sharp edge, they're rounded, but just not, they don't have that like pinched look to it. So I showed this one a few weeks ago. If you want to check out the video, feel free to. Very cool knife with the flying squirrel shield. Let's close this up. Nice snap. Look at the back spring. Oh, too close. Zero gaps. No light coming through it. Really a quality knife. Now these are pricey. They're about $84, $85. Most of the Sowbelly are. I wanted a 6.5 bone stag. I think they're 89, almost 90 bucks. And they're pretty much sold out everywhere. I did see one place, but I've yet to pull the trigger because I ordered this one. Can't buy them all at once, right? Check out the blade centering. Clip point's perfect. Now they recess these blades so they don't rub like the 75 does. So they all fit in there and they don't rub. Let's show Rough Rider Sowbelly Stockman. These are really cool. They do the same thing. They recess the blades. I think they're about the same size. They just seem smaller. Like the clip point's not as big. The sheep's foot isn't as big. Let's do a little comparison on the sheep's foot here. I love the big, tall sheep's foot on this case. It's like their 75 has the same one. And these are cool pocket droppers, and they're affordable and budget friendly, but there's something about this Tony Bose. It's the magic of case. Their design language. I still need to do a video on the magic of case. They have a certain design language that other knife manufacturers do not have. And it could be their heritage and their history. And spay blade on this one cants down. Like this one. Also, very similar size blades here. Not too much different. The swedging's obviously different. But to give you a look, I also have a Marbles Sowbelly in D2 steel. For not liking Sowbellys, I guess I do have quite a few. I think I have 2 Rough Riders, a Marbles. This is awesome. D2 steel, half stops. Good budget Sowbelly Stockman. But today we're looking at the banana in the room. What a great piece. Now, like I said, I was never really into them as much. The 75 is just an awesome knife. Let's see if I can get one here for you without the light going out. Just to do a little comparison. 75 is longer. They're 4 1/4 inches long. Get the tiger out of here. Squared bolsters. Not a Sowbelly, but just to do a little comparison. This feels really good in the hand. Maybe it's Tony Bose. He just knew how to design knives. Absolutely love these 2 knives. I'm considering getting another 75. Now these knives, when I carry Stockmans, I can just single carry. Usually I carry 2 knives. Maybe a Trapper or a Sodbuster Jr. or a Peanut or a Mini Trapper. But if I just want to grab a knife, I'll just grab a Stockman. I've got 3 different blades. You can get through the day really easy with it. I just love these 75s. But we're talking about this knife. Get in on the bone. I have a few other yellow bones. I have the full-size Trapper. I have the Mini Trapper. This is what started it all, because it's a Mini Trapper with a Wharncliffe. I absolutely love this pattern. By Case, I don't see any other knife manufacturers making a Mini Trapper with a Wharncliffe like this, or a Trapper with a Wharncliffe like this. Rough Rider had a Trapper with a Wharncliffe, then it had a Wharncliffe and a spay blade. Why would you do that? First production run. Comparing yellow bones. This Mini just looks darker, and they're all going to vary. They all take dye different. Now I probably could soak this in mineral oil and it would darken it up. So I have 3 now. The yellow smooth bone, knives from Case. Love them. Never thought I'd like it. I think it has to do with the black shield. Really does make it stand out. It just doesn't look plain like something like this. But still looks good. And by the way, this amber bone is very different than my other amber bones. Just doesn't have a lot of brown in there, which makes it unique. And this is carbon steel. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it. So maybe I'll get a 6.5 Sowbelly if they ever make any more. I'm sure they'll come back out. They are a little pricey. what can you do? Everything's going up in price. So thank you for joining me on the Saturday Stockman Stampede. Tomorrow is RJ's Live. There's going to be the usual guests and maybe somebody special on there. You never know. Go check it out. I will not be able to watch. I'll be able to listen while I'm driving. You guys have a fantastic Saturday. Stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Take care, y'all.